Alright everybody, this is what I want you to do. I want you to all go out there, give it your best shot, and go out there and fail. How many times do you hear that in your life? You might have never heard that before in your life. Go out there and fail. That's interesting, because if you think about it, all successful people, pretty much all of them, maybe there's something under 0.1% of people that succeed in something without failing. So, behind every successful person, there's a bunch of mistakes and failures and some regret as well. I mean, we always see the good side of these celebrities and these athletes that made it to where they are, but we don't see the grind and the commitment and the adversity that they had to go through. That is something that's inevitable. So with that being said, to get something done in life, I'm learning this. I'm getting better at this with myself. This is a journey with my life that I'm sharing with you guys. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. A lot of us get stuck in trying to prep for everything. Practice makes perfect. We want to make sure, all right, I want to make sure I got everything down. I want to know exactly what I want to say, yada, 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 blah, blah. But, you know, the best way to learn something is hands-on. And you can study all you want, but eventually you're going to have to take that test. And you might as well just live and learn. Just live and learn. I think if we just understand the fact that failure is normal, and we learn to embrace the fact that we're not perfect human beings. The first time we do something, we're not going to be the Michael Jordan of it, and that is going to take trial and error. The more we're able to embrace that, I think the more easier things in life will become, especially stuff that we pursue. Once again, I'm learning this and I'm getting better at this myself. Getting out of your comfort zone, pushing yourself, scary stuff, and it's okay to feel nervous, feel anxiety, be a little bit afraid. But at the end of the day, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Just do it. Nike, Swish. That's all it is, man. That's the best way we're gonna be able to live and learn and get good at something. It's just repetitiveness. Practice, practice, practice. Man, we talking about practice. Practice. Not the game. Not the game. Practice. The best way to practice. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So, I mean, I say, go out there, fail, embrace failure. Failure is just subjective anyway. It's based off your perception on whether you fail at something or not. It was Thomas Edison. He said when he created the light bulb or whatever, even though Nikola Tesla is the real deal, but I'm just using Thomas Edison as an example. He failed 5,000 times or 10,000 times before he got it right. I don't know the exact number, but what he said is, I had 10,000 steps to get closer to getting what I needed to get done. If you look at every single as a lesson as opposed to something that's going to hinder you as a person, that's pretty optimistic right there. That's, what's going to help you and get closer. You'll learn from everything. Learn from every mishap. Learn from every failure. But learn from every mistake. And it'll help you get closer to perfecting your craft, to whatever that may be. But there's no lottery to anything. In order to get good at something, you have to start at the bottom and work your way up. That's with anything. Anything that you try new, you're just not going to be the best right away. And that's just what it comes down to. It's going to take some commitment. It's going to take some self-discipline. It's going to take time to get to where you want to be. And that's just the reality we live in. It's just this third dimension. That's one of the rules, man. You got to go through the process just like everybody else. So I say, the more we get better at embracing that process, embracing the failures, and just instead of using that to hinder us, using it to build us up and become better people, and we'll be in a better place and we'll get closer to where we want to be in life. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day, man. Like I said, I'm on this journey. I'm working on it myself. I'm practicing what I'm preaching. Life, this is where we're at, This is the life that we're in. So while we're here, we just got to do our best. And we're not here alone, but we are here alone at the same time, because you are in your body. Life is crazy, man. I swear. Okay, what was I gonna say? What was I talking about in this video? Oh, ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's right. All right, man.